I'm going to share with you another skill that has been unbelievably important for me in my journey, this journey of life. And this skill is called the skill of stillness. And, what's so powerful about this skill, especially in the world that we live today, the world of noise, of constant dinging, swipes, and, fast hustle, and, where it's like we're always moving, where it's like we're always moving forward, we're always hustling, we're always going from, this thing to the next thing, right? It's like moving quickly, and noise from technology, from the environment, from pollutants, like just thinking about what our society is in this moment. So stillness allows you to access your own timeless, infinite self. It allows you to access something greater beyond the noise, beyond, everything occurring. This skill allows you to be able to stay solid, grounded, and rooted among the waves of life, among the noise, not getting swept up by the noise, I'm talking about the external experience, not getting swept up by the waves within, so your internal experience. Instead, there is this connection in centeredness at the center of awareness, at the center of it all. And ways that you can build this skill, build this muscle, are through breath. So you can experience the stillness, the inhale, and then there's that moment of shifting from between the inhale to the exhale. So this space between the breath, tuning in and expanding into that stillness, into the spaciousness, tuning into the stillness and the spaciousness where you are, perhaps a thought comes in and you come right back to the blue. It's like a blue sky, right? Everything else is just temporary. It's just kind of, like a stream, like a cloud kind of floating by. And then all that's left really though is the blue sky in the background, tuning in and expanding and leaning into that timelessness, that blue sky, that consciousness, that center of awareness. What I like to do with my children that has been a huge game changer with their attention and with their ability to observe and to be with the, fast movement of our culture is to do exercise, I guess, a skill building exercise of stare into the candle. You light the candle and you stare into the flame, and you can set a timer. You can just do it for as long as you want. You can put it to music and see how long you can experience this, but you become as still as a statue, trying not to move anything in your body. Of course, breathing, but the breathing becomes, it's almost still. It's so slow and so subtle, where you're not breathing hard, but you're like breathing softly, and you are as still as a statue. And you may get an itch, like you just want to itch your nose, and just noticing, the pull to need to itch or the pull to need to move. And it's information, just noticing the information that you get of when you are trying to be still. When I know that it's time to be still is when I'm experiencing duality, when it's like, oh, I can't make a decision, I'm lost, I have no clarity, I'm blank, I don't know what I need to do, what am I doing, asking questions, what should I do, like that experience of lost, of not being clear. Stillness, taking time to deeply experience stillness in receptivity, where you're receiving answers, receiving guidance, you're in receptivity, you're not trying to populate the space with thoughts, with noise, with creation. Instead, you're in this receptive state of stillness, of emptiness, where you are receiving and you are deeply listening with all of your body. What will you receive in that moment? A lot of times it can be guidance. It can just be experiencing the act of stillness, which is the gift itself. It can be a download of some sort of information that you've been waiting, a message, a picture, a symbol. But the idea is just to experience stillness itself, the beauty of and seeing if you can go through your life during the day of at work or with your children, even, of just being still and seeing if you can experience those bursts of stillness. And you will experience the magic. You'll see how much easier it will be to hold stillness amidst the noise of life.